morning, Tennessee Valley. Welcome back to another Friday morning, wrapping up the work week, James.
You say that like you expect Friday to be something different.
I know.
We've never been on anything different but Fridays, I believe.
Just Fridays. Huh?
Yeah, no Thursdays, no Wednesdays. We don't get to holler, hump day.
No, we don't get to holler.
What do we got to holler?
Day.
Tail day? I mean,
tail day, tail end of the
tail
week.
Tail
We'll
day.
have to think of something good for Fridays. So we get our little mascot coming through.
Well, they had a bunch of movies. They got, Freaky Friday, Friday the 13th.
Oh, now you're bringing out all the Halloween movies.
Yeah, all Halloween. Because why?
Although it doesn't feel like Halloween, it feels like winter.
Yeah.
A little cold out there.
Iowa and some other states already got snow.
Yes.
I
don't miss that.
Why not? How do you know? We haven't had any for a while.
I know, I don't miss it.
David, your son, will never see snow.
Yeah, he will.
When? When he's like 18, 19 years old?
He'll see it one day.
I ran into people a while back that said they had never seen snow. I'm like, where have you been all your life?
Right.
We was digging snow out 3 and 4 or 5 foot snow.
Above our car, we've done it all, huh?
You get it all dug out and you see the snow plow. Here he comes. And they do it on purpose.
They do. They wait till you clean it all out.
You bury you right back in there.
Back in you go. As soon as you get in the house and get warm.
Yeah. I get back in the house and I get warm.
Right.
Right. I had 4th Street. Who was out there?
Okay.
Me, Lynn, me.
Okay, let's change the subject.
I'll let you do
Did you bring any notes today, James?
No, I did not bring any notes.
No, just Ask James segment
No,
today?
Ask James. Nobody asked me nothing this week. It had no emails this week.
No tips for their Halloween costume? Nothing great like that? No?
No, bring all your candy to me. I'll inspect it for free.
You'll inspect it for free?
All of it will have something in it.
Or you do that 2 for me, 1 for you kind of deals you do with the kids?
I like it. I don't know. There's some candy I don't like anymore. They've got some weird stuff out there. People put some weird stuff in the candy baskets. I think last year Simon brought in stuff and I didn't like it, some of it.
Some of the candy?
Yeah. The old candy we used to like, the Brock's. Is it Brock's?
Mm-hmm.
Brock's and I don't know, the different types of hard candies they had and everything. And now the stuff is just like all sugar.
It was all sugar before.
No,
it just tasted
somewhat
better.
I mean, there was some. Yeah, I'll say back then. I guess
I
I liked my teeth better now than I do then.
Yeah, exactly. You rethink it a little bit.
No, we got the Halloween. We got the block party coming up next week.
Block party next week, right?
You know, Joe will be down there every
Definitely.
year. Down there, I won't be the man behind the scenes. I'll be dancing around behind.
You've got your dance all prepared.
I'm working on it.
Working on it.
See how many people remember the hamster dance.
The hamster dance.
Yeah. Or how about the baby dance? Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Remember the dancing baby come out?
Dancing
yeah,
baby,
that's been gone and forgotten. That's telling we're at least 20 years old.
Telling our age a little bit there, James.
20,
Giving
21,
it away.
22, somewhere in there.
You didn't mention the robot or the moonwalk.
See, that's on your age. They already think you're older than me.
I know. So it's because you're such a child.
See, I don't remember the robot.
I don't really remember it either. Just everybody done it.
All of us used to go out there and had all the little dances we used to do. The wave, the robot, and that's when everybody was learning how to brake.
Right.
Snap and pop, the pop and crack now.
Everybody carried around.
That's what it is. I mean, now if I tried doing some of the moves, it'd be snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah, you experienced that last weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, my knee went out on me, and then that was starting to feel better. And Simon was standing, and he had David on his shoulders, and they had a big old stormtrooper helmet on, and dropped that right on my shoulder.
Helped you out.
That hurt.
I'm sure it did. That helmet's rough.
I hit with the lightsaber.
Next, look out. The lightsabers go too.
So, you know what? Next week, we get a new month again. We get the 1st, don't we?
November 1st, coming up quick.
They start talking about
next
turkey.
Weekend we'll mark. Not this weekend, but next weekend will be time change.
Yeah, that's true. You get to fall back. Set your clocks back.
Lose that hour.
Too bad they can't do it on Friday. Then you watch us twice.
Oh, is that how you think it would work?
Yeah, that would be like Groundhog Day. Just watch us all day long. Every day they get up to be us.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Same guests too. Just do a rerun every week.
And you actually, let's see. Last weekend you were at Apple Fest.
Yep.
Working the table. Got to meet some folks.
Yeah, I got one little kid come rushing up there. We had a helmet there that one of the Chad Taylor was on actually last week.
He
had that helmet on here and the bounty hunter helmet and had that on there and it was on the table. One kid comes running over there and says, "Mom, look at this, look at it." He picks it up and we're both like, because they're not like a $30 helmet or a $40. It's several,
it's not
a couple hundred.
Right.
And he's got up and everything, and his mom's like, "Yes, honey." And he said, "What is this? What is this?" I said, "An easy sell." That's an easy sell. You drop it, you bought it,
Right.
And so that's what his mom said. "Oh, honey, better put that down."
Put it down quick,
Easy sell. That's what the people always say. Well, why do they put the glass stuff on the front of the shelves? Easy sell.
That's right.
Because right behind it's a sign that says, "You break it, you bought it."
That's right.
So that's what I said. And I told him that's an easy sell. And his mom was like, oh.
But you got to meet some of the folks that watch us.
Yep. Yeah, I did actually. One guy, he DVRs.
Right.
And he DVRs the show.
Not just our show.
And I told him, I said, you watch it today? And this was on, I was there Saturday. I said, you watched it yesterday? He said, no, not yet. I've got it DVR'd and we'll go home and watch it. And I said, well, we talk about the Apple Fest. Yeah, I said, there's an Apple Fest going on downtown. And he's like, oh.
It was good to know since he was
Yeah,
already
he was down there.
huh?
Yeah, he's already there, so he must have not watched it.
Word
But
must have got out otherwise.
yeah, somebody else told about us. I can't
That's
believe
right.
somebody else knew about the Apple Fest.
That's right.
But we had a lot of people down there.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of, one of our guests will be on here today. We actually
Right.
a couple of guests, and got to see their shirts walking around here, and we get to see those. And I won't give them away yet.
No, don't tell yet.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you yet.
Keep that
It's
a
still
secret.
morning. It's still.
They're still wiping the sleep out of their eyes.
Yeah, I'm getting their breakfast ready, and this will ruin their breakfast.
Right.
Yeah, they're ruining their
But they
breakfast.
bring
Well,
on
talk
a
about our
good
shows. I
lunch.
mean, we need to get moving on there.
We
We've got a full
do.
show today.
We've got April Meeks from Premier Design. She's going to be with us today. We've also got Anthony and Karen Dunn from G Daddy's Barbecue, and Cheryl Ledford from Liberty National Life Insurance is going to be here today.
Well,
We've got a little variety in the show today.
Yes. Actually, I could find some way to mix it all up and make
You'll
it all.
find a way, I know.
Yeah, I could. I
know.
can find a way that it would all be compared, into one.
That's
You know,
right.
you get Halloween. So there's all there. I mean, that's all Halloween.
It's all Halloween to you?
I explain it
Got it
as we
all?
go along.
Okay,
But
you
let's
do
go
that.
ahead and go to break. Get our first guest on here, folks.
Right.
Stay with us, and we will be back in just a few moments.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Dunn Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here, doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Dunn Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Dunn Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
Are you having trouble filing for disability?
Seems no one is concerned about your pain, the waiting, the denials.
While some representatives will meet with you in court, we will meet with you now to discuss your plan. We'll review with you the same file that the judges will see. Call us now, Social Security Law Center at Logan Thompson.
You're entitled to better.
This segment of Tennessee Valley This Morning is brought to you by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland and 2120 Chapman Road, Chattanooga. For your next new or previously owned vehicle, make it Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the better way to buy.
Welcome back, folks, and it's great to have Anthony and Karen Dunn here from G Daddy's Barbecue.
Done.
They're
Done right,
done.
right?
Barbecue done right, yes
Barbecue done right. And it is. It's good. We've had it.
Yes.
Very good.
Great.
Very
You
good.
Enjoy it.
So tell us a little bit about G Daddy's.
Well, we started here about a couple years ago. Started doing just for a couple of families. A guy here in town has a local fireworks stand. That was really our first catering job, and with some encouragement from him and some other family members, we decided to go at it. and everything. So far, it's been doing real well. We're moving at a real good pace. It's doing great so far.
So now, if I come to G Daddy's, what's the best? I mean, I know it's all good because we've had some of it. Waiting for some more of it. But what would you say is top up there?
Well, I would have to say my hot slaw, but I don't guess.
I didn't have to taste that yet. I was waiting the other day for somebody's going to bring me some hot slaw back.
Right. But what we sell the most and we have the most requests for are the pulled pork and the smoked chicken. And the smoked chicken has really, really gained in popularity. People want to eat a little bit healthier, and it's wonderful for that. It's a good alternative to pork. Yeah. So we have a lot of specials. You have to check out our website and have a lot of Facebook friends, and we put a lot of specials out there for the pulled pork and the pulled chicken.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, do you ever find out that people say, I'm going to eat healthier, but they eat more of it?
Right. That's
I'm going to eat the chicken because it's healthier, but let me have 4 of them sandwiches.
All the time. All the time, sir. All the time. It's crazy.
It's like going into McDonald's. They holler at McDonald's and order
a Big Mac.
Big Mac, 2 Big Macs, filet fish, large fries,
and a
small
Diet
Coke. Small Diet Coke, yeah.
A Diet Coke.
Well, we will have something branching off from G Daddy's, and that is a vegan and vegetarian line.
Okay.
That my daughter Amanda Martinez will be heading off. So we will have some alternatives for those that want.
So what's some of the menus? I mean, what's a menu on G Daddy's? I mean, what pulled pork, chicken, smoked chicken.
We usually have the pulled pork, the chicken, the smoked chicken. We also have baked beans. We have coleslaw and then hot slaw. We also have a twice baked mashed potatoes. We do green beans. We do bacon wrapped asparagus. We do a lot of things. We also have smoked corn. Smoked corn is really good. It's been, everybody's had that. They loved it and everything. A lot of people hadn't heard of smoked corn around here, which is surprisingly, but it's done real well.
Well, I have to try some of that.
Yeah.
Another thing that's really gained in popularity is the smoked chicken salad.
Okay.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
You really need to try that.
Now, is that a side or does that come in a sandwich? I mean,
No, that comes with a croissant.
Oh, okay.
And we do it with a croissant and
We're going to
fruit.
start doing something like that when we get in and everything. We're going to start doing some things like that with the chicken salad, fruit salad, something like that. And what else were we going to put with that? I forgot.
Well, maybe they can tell us what they like with it.
Yeah.
Get some opinions. It is a
a lot of napkins.
Yeah. We're flexible.
Are you? I guess, are you always looking to expand your menu?
Always.
I know a lot of times you get your specialties, but then sometimes you like to add.
We have a very distinct advantage, by having a catering service instead of a restaurant, in that with a 2-day notice, there are so many different options. And we're always even asking people, what do you suggest that we offer?
Right.
We have a huge menu on our website that you can choose from, different sides and meats. Anthony can smoke any meat and make it wonderful. If you have preferences, we smoke anything from venison we made some smoked bologna.
Yeah,
so there are a lot of different options. And with just a couple
good.
Days notice, we can put any of those things together for you.
We do brisket.
Oh, I love brisket.
We do brisket, and we do brisket. We do ribs. The same thing, and we usually use the apple wood on most of the pork, the chicken, and then on the brisket we use the hickory or mesquite. And I have through all 3, hickory, mesquite, and apple wood. See what happens.
So what time how long does it take you to do like a smoke, like say a brisket?
Brisket, you're looking probably 8 to 10 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, 8 to 10 hours. We try to cook it around 225 to 250. Now, a lot of these professionals, which is surprisingly, those guys that's on the circuit, they cook theirs like 350, and I just can't see that. It's supposed to be low and slow, when you do that.
Now, someone wants to, because you guys are moving into a new location.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You've got a new location, and someone's wanting to get a hold of you. I mean, want to call you and do. I mean, you're saying it's something like that, like 8 to 10 hours or something like that. So it's not something they call I need it right now. I mean.
Right. We need to have a 2-day notice.
Okay.
Because Anthony has to have time to brine the meat and to smoke the meat.
Right.
And so with a 2 days notice, we can certainly do that. We are going to be located at Cleveland State in the
Innovation Center.
Right, the Cleveland Bradley Incubation Center there in the Innovation Center, and we're excited about that. It's
Very
a
much
wonderful
so.
opportunity for a small business getting started, and we'll be doing everything there. We've been doing a lot of things through our church, and have been blessed to do that, but now we'll be having another location, and we will be offering a chance to come pick up your food.
Right.
Yeah,
Right
you wanna do
now,
that.
we do deliver free until we get everything moved in.
Right. No, so with that expansion, like, so now that's just a catering, but I mean, someone can come in and pick up stuff.
Yes.
Now this is not just a, one stop thing. I mean, you're talking about parties.
Right,
Yes.
we can. We like to have anything more than 4 people.
Right.
They can come in and we can plate it for you, or we can have it in bulk. And so you just give us a call. There are some things that will be available that day. And if you're one of our friends on Facebook, you'll be the first to know, because that's, we let our friends know and our friends at the incubation center know. First off, what we're going to be cooking that day.
Yeah, and Facebook's
So-
been great.
Oh,
It
Yeah,
really
with
has. It's helped us
so
out
much
tremendously.
support.
Yeah, really has.
Everybody's been encouraging. We're real happy to be at the incubation center. Everybody has treated us like family. Wonderful people, great opportunities. We got our T-shirts made. Simon J. Marketing. Okay.
I was going to mention that earlier, but
Right.
I wanted to give you a
We
chance
put
to
in a
show
plug
me.
for Simon J. Marketing. We appreciate you guys have been so helpful to us, and
Yes, very much so.
helping to create our logo, which we're going to look forward to putting out there.
Right.
And everyone has been very kind and very helpful. We are very thankful.
Well, we got to eat some of the food, I think, last Friday, or last Monday, or this
Past
Monday.
Monday,
yeah.
It was a long week. Yeah, and it was good.
very
She went a little low on the sauce. I wanted more, but I couldn't complain. She brought to
They
me.
told
So.
me the sauce is a side.
I was making it a
never.
side. I was making it a side all
Yeah.
over it.
Well, if you put sauce on it anyway, you're hiding something. We ain't got nothing to hide.
But I like it. I
It's
like
good,
sometimes
and
the
then
sauce
the-
enhances it
Yeah.
sometimes. I
Well,
like
you
it.
can add the sauce, but
Yeah.
we don't add the
We
sauce.
don't ever
We-
add the sauce.
yeah.
If you want to, that's what you do. But
Well, that gives the folks the option. Some
Oh,
like
yeah.
it hot and some
Now, do you
don't.
make your own sauce?
yes,
You got a secret ingredient?
We do make our own sauce.
do.
We haven't had the space to do it.
but we
We're
do. Yeah.
using the small kitchen, so we will have more space now. It takes a lot to make the sauce.
Yeah.
It took me years and years and years to get a recipe that I liked. And so we're looking for, we have used in the past, we've used Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful sauce.
Yeah.
We will be selling our own sauce. And the one that you'll need to be looking for is the Sweet Vidalia Onion. It is wonderful.
Yes, it is.
And so we're looking forward to having the space and the room to do it.
I'll say with that, like you mentioned earlier, I mean, it really expands your opportunities. I mean, there's a
It
lot
does.
more
A
you
lot
can
more
do
room.
now.
A lot more we can do.
Yes.
Yes, it sure is. There's a lot more we can do.
Do you have any? You was at Apple Fest. Do you have any other things upcoming that you're going to be at that people can look for you?
We'll be Saturday at the Greenway. They're having a run there Saturday. I forgot the name of it. I'm so sorry.
I've
It's
seen the
at
sign and
5
I'm
o'clock.
with
Just
you.
come over to the
Yeah,
Greenway.
it's coming to the Greenway, but Cleveland
and,
High School.
Okay.
We will be having sandwiches available over there.
Sure will. We'll be there.
And so we're looking forward to that. We have a lot of individual dinners coming up, and we'll be moving into our new place, and so you'll be able to come pick up, and that's going to be a big event. That's our biggest
say,
event.
yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have an open house for all the people that's in the incubator, for them to come by, try some, and it'll be there. We'll have a little bit of everything.
I can't wait.
We're looking forward to it. Really am looking forward to it.
I got to still try the hot slaw yet.
Hot slaw is great.
You will enjoy it.
I love
It's a
love
little
hot,
sweet,
hot
and then
food.
it's hot, and then it comes on you.
Yeah,
They
we
make you
don't
sweat.
fake it with just putting the hot sauce on there. I use either habaneros or jalapenos, depending on how you like it.
You can make it as
And
hot
it's
as you
always
want it.
fresh.
We just got some fresh jalapenos
Right.
out of the garden. We just got some, a bag of them, didn't we?
Whole bag
Yeah,
of them,
we'll make it as hot as you like it.
You know me, I told you the other day.
Yeah,
Last
we'll
week I
make
like
it as hot as you like it. If you want to sweat, you will be sweating. And we'll make it. And same thing with the sauce. We have a hot barbecue sauce too, and like I said, it can be hot. It can be hot as you like it.
I want to try some of the ribs.
Yeah, they're real good. Every time we've done them, we marinate them in orange pineapple juice, and just let them sit there for about a day overnight.
Wow.
Bring them out, put a rub, smoke about 4.5 hours.
I can't wait to get open. We'll be ordering.
Yeah.
Except 4 more, so that'd be 1 for her, 3 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll work.
That'd be guys like, hey, we need cater
Now
down
you
here.
better
at the-
make sure the little one ain't home because
Oh yeah, boy.
it'll be 1 for you all and 3 for me. That's what he'll do.
Oh, buddy, old pal.
Well, we got a couple minutes left. Let's let everybody know how they can contact you. Just give your phone number.
Just hold out your
Facebook.
T-shirt, honey. Yeah, there you go.
So our T-shirts, G Daddy's Barbecue. Phone number is 423-650-7299 or 333-7245. You can also contact us on our website at barbecuedoneright.com, and they can look us up at Facebook, on Facebook.
Okay, and then again Saturday you'll be down at the Greenway.
Yes.
Now, is that tomorrow or next Saturday?
This Saturday coming up.
Tomorrow.
It is
okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes.
This Saturday coming up. Yeah.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Get some
I
sandwiches.
like dinner time.
Yes. Yes.
And we also, our son-in-law does cook with us too. He's wonderful.
Yes.
Justin DeLong and Melody DeLong, they do a lot of work with us. Our whole family is involved.
Yeah, it's pretty much been a
Yeah.
family thing, and
They
that's
keep it in family, right? The
Oh,
secret,
yes.
the secret
Yeah.
ingredients, the secret way to do it.
Right.
Yeah. If anybody gets out, it'd be like the Bush's beans.
Say, yeah.
We're taking batteries
Yeah.
out.
And anybody in the family like the name Dunn, I mean, the thing is that if it's named Dunn, they can get the
There
right
you go.
I'm the dog, I'll be like, yeah.
No.
This is Dunn, we go way
No.
back.
It's
Remember
gonna be
that?
good.
No. We don't go that far back.
Not close enough.
Not
I'll show you a
close.
recipe. I got one from
Not close
cottage
enough.
cheese.
Not close enough.
Well, Anthony, Karen, we do appreciate you being on here today.
Thank you
And,
very much.
everyone
Thank
look
you for this
for 'em.
opportunity.
And look for you guys. I mean, like I said, the food we've had from it so far is awesome.
It is.
Thank you.
And you can cook.
We'll
I
try to
would
do a good
nothing-
job and try to treat people like we want to be treated when you come somewhere and when you show up and do an outdoor event. We just try to be on it.
Do it right,
really.
yeah.
Try
We
to
want
be
to make you happy.
Done right,
Yeah,
right?
done right. Just like the shirt says, done right.
Yeah.
And we like to be on time. That's very important.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you being here today.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for having us.
And we should have had some brisket this morning, but we'll talk about that next week. Well, folks, we're going to go to a break. We'll be back here with our next guest.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Dunn Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here, doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Dunn Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Dunn Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
Are you having trouble filing for disability?
Seems no one is concerned about your pain, the waiting, the denials.
While some representatives will meet with you in court, we will meet with you now to discuss your plan. We'll review with you the same file that the judges will see. Call us now. Social Security Law Center at Logan Thompson.
You're entitled to better.
This segment of Tennessee Valley This Morning is brought to you by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland and 2120 Chapman Road, Chattanooga. For your next new or previously owned vehicle, make it Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the better way to buy.
folks, and it's great to have our next guest with us today, April Meeks from Premier Designs. Welcome, April.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You brought a guest with you, too.
This is Mandy Mannequin.
Forgot their head.
She lost her head. Yeah.
I feel like that some days.
I do, too.
Welcome, April. We're glad to have you today. Tell us a little bit about Premier Designs.
Well, it is a company based in Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth area. It is 27 years old, and we are a home show based business. We primarily market our jewelry through home shows.
Okay.
And we have beautiful jewelry, which I do have some today.
Okay. You must be wearing some too.
Oh, definitely. I don't leave home without it. That's what I do.
Now, how did the concept come about? I mean, how did the whole ideal of it come about?
Oh, well, I love to share this part, actually. Our owners actually started Premier in their 60s, and they had both retired, and their daughter was in the mission field, and they decided to visit her, and they were in the mission field, and it was in the mission field they had the inspiration to start a company to help fund missionaries and help get women back in the home. And so they started checking into different things they could market, and they decided to market jewelry. And that was the whole reason Premier was started.
Okay.
Now when you talk about Premier Designs, I mean, how does that work? I mean, you've got something to show us. I guess show us some, and then we can pick up from there if you want to go ahead and show us a few of them.
Well, what we have is we basically have 3 different types of jewelry in existence, and that is we have your fine jewelry, and of course that's what we'd like to have a lot more of, and that lasts a long time. You can pass it down to generations. We don't market fine jewelry in Premier. We actually have what we call high fashion jewelry, and it's a bridge to fine jewelry. Then you have your costume jewelry, which is typically it may or may not be made from a base metal when you're looking at costume jewelry, and it has a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver on it. But high fashion jewelry, which is what Premier Designs markets, is in between, and it is made with a base metal, and typically it's a nickel-free metal to help prevent allergies that a lot of women may have to nickel, and it's coated in about up to 50 times more silver and gold than what you'd find in costume jewelry. So it's kind of that bridge, and you can wear it with your fine jewelry, you can't tell the difference. Now, when we do home shows, we go and demonstrate that jewelry. I'll take in about 6 feet worth of jewelry and put it all out on the table, and then we'll demonstrate a little bit of fashion tips and just show women how to wear it and how to fit it into their wardrobe. So that's kind of what I'd like to show you all today. In just a few minutes, just give you a little sampling of that. And so I'm going to use my Mandy Mannequin here. And let me see, make sure I don't yank my microphone out. But, you know, when I came into Premier, I really didn't wear a lot of jewelry. And they taught me how to wear it. I loved it on ladies, and I would see it and I'd like it, but I just didn't know how I would do it. And so they taught me some fashion tips that really helped me in learning how to wear it, because fashion experts will say, and I found this to be true, and of people that I've run into at my shows, that women tend to wear about 20 to 30% of their wardrobe. And so we go in, we have a closet full of clothes, yet we always say we have nothing to wear. Do you ever do that?
I haven't done that.
Well, it's because we get tired of it or outgrow it or whatever, so we tend to wear this 20 to 30% over and over and over.
Comfortable items.
Exactly, it's what we're comfortable with, and that's okay. And the other part I like is that fashion experts say that women should spend 70% of their wardrobe budget on accessories. And get this, your women are going to love this: shoes, belts, handbags, and jewelry. And that's the part I want to show you, is how to take some of that jewelry and expand it to where your wardrobe looks like you're wearing more than 20 to 30%. So what I have on and what I have here on Mandy Mannequin is what we call a statement necklace. And that's really popular. It can really add a lot to your outfits and make it look different. This is our Pioneer necklace. It's 2-tone, silver and gold, so that it goes with so many different things. You wear it with your silver necklaces, your silver earrings, your gold earrings. What I have on is called boho chic, and it's turquoise. And they say turquoise can be worn with all skin tones, and it is reversible. A lot of our pieces are reversible. On the other side, it's all silver, so you can turn it over and wear it on the silver side. And Something I wanted to show you, I did bring a couple of other pieces. This is a very casual piece, and this is a very blingy necklace. It might be great with a cocktail dress, or maybe something you might wear to church or a wedding. Well, I want to show you an example of how you can take a blingy necklace and make it a little more casual. Now, the necklace that I was wearing long, but it's actually a short necklace, and Premier Designs loves to make their jewelry very versatile. So you're able to wear it long, you're able to wear it short, and we demonstrate that at the shows. When you put that with a little bit of bling, it looks a little more casual. Then you can wear it with your blue jeans, your boots, something like that. Now, a lot of women like to stay on trend, and it can be hard if you don't have the budget for that. Cobalt blue is the big look for this year, and you may not want to have to go out and buy cobalt blue clothing. You can use a necklace, and I'll give you an example. Simple basic white shirt. This is our true blue necklace. It's one of our most popular selling necklaces. Women love this one. It adds the little cobalt blue to your outfit. So now you've got that look, and you could pop on some earrings with it. And here's a neat tip. Earrings will take 10 pounds off your appearance if they're large. And the way that works is it draws attention up to your face and away from those trouble areas. And when you're drawing attention up to your face with larger earrings next to your face, you're slimming your face, you get this overall illusion of looking a few pounds lighter. So women often ask me, do you have hubcaps with you? But we don't always see them. And if you want to add color, we have other necklaces too that we tend to layer. This is our Gemma necklace, which has your turquoise, your cobalt blue, and I've layered it with a silver necklace, so it gives you a lot of that color that's really popular, but you don't have to go out and necessarily buy new outfits. And the last one I wanted to show you was my favorite old brown turtleneck. And this I've had in my wardrobe for a long time. It's about getting worn out. But it's comfortable. I love it. I love to wear with my blue jeans. But when I add a fun gold, bronzy gold necklace to it, some gold hoop earrings, one of our big bangle bracelets, then it gives you that updated look. So that's what we love to show at our shows, is how you can take a few simple pieces and just update what you already have in your wardrobe. So does that help explain a little bit more of what we might do at a show?
Makes a lot of sense.
All right.
Now, when you say a home show, now you talk about an actual trade show home show, or actually in-home show?
Well, typically the home show is our most popular avenue of displaying the jewelry, and that's where a lady invites us in. She invites her friends over. We bring our jewelry. We usually do a little fashion demonstration, and then we do drawings for door prizes just to make it fun. There's a little bit of snacks there for ladies to socialize and eat. And the lady who invites us in gets free jewelry, and on average we give a couple $100 away in free jewelry. But I also go into places of business. I recently went into a real estate agency. We had coffee and pastries. I had my jewelry there for them to shop right there at work. I can take 10 to 15 minutes to show some ideas on wearing accessories, and I love to do fashion image seminars for ladies who need to have a really nice professional outer image, and they want help with that without having to spend a lot of money. I love to go into companies and offer that. And then I also do fundraising. We call it Benefit with Bling. I've helped with the Special Olympics, the American Heart Association, and that's where ladies can purchase jewelry, and a portion of the profit goes to that organization.
Okay. Now, you've got rings and bracelets on this. Some of that come from there too?
Yes, we have one of our most popular types of bracelets
blue.
is the, yes, very good, is the stretchy bracelet. So you can just stretch it on. We call it no man bracelet. You need no man to help you put it on. You just pop it on.
Well, that's
But now this one might require help. So, but yes, we have bracelets, earrings, rings,
Now, what if someone wanted to have one of these in their home? How would they go about doing it?
Well, if they could go to my webpage, april.mypremierdesigns.com, I believe it's on the screen, they'll see how to contact me there, and they can set that up. We usually set a date, and I'll actually do invitations for the lady, and even do little text invitations or email invitations. We just basically work with her and what makes it convenient.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm not much of a jewelry man. What ages do you find this is best suited for? I mean, do you find that it's all ages, or?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, because if you peek in our catalog, which you can now look at our catalog online at my webpage, it is very massive. We have a wide variety of styles and prices too. So it really fits mostly from your teenagers up to on up to, you can be 100 years old and wearing a lot of bling.
You said they started at age 60.
Well, there we go. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
They sure did. So, and there's a wide variety. We've got the bold and trendy. We've got the simple and elegant. We have the sporty pieces. And then we have pieces that would work for little girls too.
Okay. So when someone contacts you to do a home show, to come in there, do you kind of talk with them and say, okay, what are we looking at? So you get an idea of what they would want. So you don't show up with, say, the bold and trendy, and yet they're kind of simple, or I don't know what you would call it, but
Well, I usually I pretty much bring a sampling of all of it, but
Okay.
what I try to do is when the ladies get there, I usually go around the room and ask, what style are you? Are you a simply elegant? Are you a classic? Are you a princess, you like it all? Or are you the bold and trendy? And then I kind of see the crowd, and then we could focus on those pieces, and they get to play in it too.
kind of look at them and think, okay, I need to put out the big earrings.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
I already said, you know what, she needs the no man bracelet. That's what I do. Yeah, she needs the
You
big
always
earrings.
have one plug in there somewhere.
You would have a lot of fun at the shows. I
used to like,
Yes.
there's shows that she used to go to, and they actually, the parents
Some we had, some we had
And they
ones
actually
where
had
the
more.
men came as well, and those got
You find out
interesting.
sometimes with some of these shows, they say, the men don't care about it, and you find out sometimes the men do care.
Oh yes, and I love it when men shop for
We
their
can see
ladies.
the price before they buy it. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, a few of those shows you spent way more than I was allowed to spend. Let's put it that way.
Well, that's right. When men tend to shop with us, they will tend to spend more because they don't have to go out and shop, and they want to make their lady happy. And I can suggest things too.
Sure.
Okay. Well, we've only got about a minute or so left. I guess go ahead and tell everyone how they can get a hold of you again.
Yes, I have a web page, april.mypremierdesigns.com. Now on that's not, you wouldn't put the www in front. It's the http://
Okay.
April.mypremierdesigns.com, and you can email me from there. You can see, they can text message. They'll see my phone number, and I can, respond, or they can call me.
Okay.
And so you'll find my information on that web page, and you'll also be able to view the catalog on that web page as well.
Okay. And range, I guess, how far out do you go?
To
Does that
do
say the
shows,
website
what
shows?
radius traveling?
Okay. I'm already booking into January. I'm still booking holiday parties and booking into January. And in fact, I'll be at Serendipity with Cheryl Baker here at Cleveland State. We're having an open house where she's displaying some of her products. I'll have mine the second Thursday in November, and that will be probably from like 5 to 9 or 6 to 9.
Okay.
We're working the details out on that. But she has a Facebook page, and we'll be displaying it there. And I have one called The Embellished Life, which is not just Premier Designs, but it does feature some of our events coming up.
Okay. Sounds good.
Well, April, we do appreciate you being here today.
Thank you.
Enjoyed it very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
to
you
know
so
about,
much
more
for
about
having
bling.
me.
I know about the other 70% of her closet. She's hollering that she doesn't have any clothes.
That's right.
Cobalt blue, Stacey.
Cobalt blue.
That's right.
Yeah, good cobalt blue. Well, April, we do appreciate you being here this morning, and we have to have you back on sometime. Throw some more. Have to do a whole fashion show.
I'd love that. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Folks, we're going to be back here. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here in just a few moments with our next guest. Stay tuned.
Town Americana, where trucks are big and bold, and a handshake is firm, and your word is gold. Dunn Chevy Buick GMC in Athens is a $2,000 drive. Maybe you're coming from here or here. Doesn't matter. Buying a truck from Don Ledford in Athens will save you at least $2,000 bucks. Don Ledford Chevy Buick GMC in Athens, a $2,000 drive worth making.
I'll take that drive every time.
At Crawford Pharmacy, we offer custom compounding. Our pharmacists are known for their attention to detail and unique expertise. So visit us at 2260 Chambliss Avenue, Cleveland, Tennessee. For personal assistance, walk right in or come up to our convenient drive-thru. Crawford Pharmacy, serving our community one person at a time.
Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast in Cleveland, is the place to find quality pre-owned cars and trucks. Kyle offers on-the-spot financing on all vehicles on the lot. Each pre-owned vehicle goes through a complete inspection to make sure each car and truck meets the Kyle Motors standard. Warranty and extended warranties available on all vehicles. Kyle Motors will sell you a car or truck that you will be proud to drive for many years to come. See Tony, Bill, Dale, James, or David and let them put you in your next quality pre-owned vehicle. Kyle Motors, 802 20th Street Southeast. Phone 790-7100.
Are you having trouble filing for disability?
Seems no one is concerned about your pain, the waiting, the denials.
While some representatives will meet with you in court, we will meet with you now to discuss your plan. We'll review with you the same file that the judges will see. Call us now. Social Security Law Center at Logan Thompson.
You're entitled to better.
This segment of Tennessee Valley This Morning is brought to you by Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland and 2120 Chapman Road, Chattanooga. For your next new or previously owned vehicle, make it Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the better way to buy.
Welcome back, folks, and it's great to have Cheryl Ledford and Becky Jackson with us today. Welcome, girls.
Thank you.
This is the ladies' show. We kicked James out. Now, you are with Liberty National Insurance.
That's correct.
Okay. Explain a little bit about your company and what you do.
Okay. It's been in business since 1900.
Okay.
And we are actually located in the old CPQ, Carpenter's building, on Stewart Road. And I started to say, Becky, I'm not very good sometimes talking in front of people, so one-on-one I do really well.
Yes,
but
that's okay.
We specialize in helping employers with employee benefits.
Okay.
We can help groups as small as a 3-man group up to $5,000 or 5,000 people.
Okay.
And kind of come in there and help them offer their employees some benefits at no cost to the employer.
Okay.
So it saves them money on their payroll taxes, as well as giving the employees some opportunities to have some coverage to kind of either cover the gaps with their major medical plans, or if they have no coverage, gives them something in place if something catastrophic happened.
Okay. Okay. Now, is this something that the employees can contact you to come in, or?
If it's an employer, they would have to set up a Section 125. It's a cafeteria plan that allows the benefits to be pre-taxed or after-taxed, and also save on the payroll taxes. If someone is in a situation where their employer does not want to participate, they do have the option to do it on an individual basis.
Okay.
So we do businesses and individuals.
Okay. Now, what types of insurance? I was reading through the packet, and it talked about cancer policies. I mean,
We do. We kind of specialize in some things that some people are familiar with that are on the market, and other things that they're not.
Okay.
Specifically, our life insurance. If it's purchased through your employer, it allows you to have some permanent insurance that you can actually take with you if you ever left the job.
Okay.
Or you were fired. It also allows you to have life insurance that's completely paid for by age 65. So that when you're on a fixed income, you don't lose your life insurance, and you're also not paying premiums that are extremely expensive.
Sure.
Then we have different types of cancer coverage. We have a treatment option that has recently been changed to kind of fall in line with Obamacare to give people benefits for life as far as their treatment options. There's no out-of-pocket maximum. If you were diagnosed when you were 30 and once again when you're 50, same benefits apply.
Okay.
It also covers things that are more on like a holistic approach. A lot of people are looking into herbs now as opposed to chemotherapy, and it gives them the options to really choose their own treatment.
Okay.
And then we have some things to cover them being out of work. If you're going through cancer treatments, a lot of times it can be devastating to your finances if you don't have short-term disability. And this kind of comes in and fills those gaps so that you don't have to worry about your mortgage or food or even your car insurance. You can kind of use the money as you need to.
Okay, so it's yours to...
Yes, the money is paid to you, and if you need to use it to pay your providers, you can do that. If you need it to pay your mortgage, you can do that.
Okay.
It's completely up to the person that has the policy what they want to do with the benefits.
What they want to do. Okay, I see. Now, what about hospitalization, those sorts of things?
We have two really nice policies right now. One that is a hospital income, so that if you're in the hospital and you don't have short-term disability, you have some way of protecting yourself, that while you're in the hospital you can have an income of some sort, and there's different benefit levels that they can choose from. The other policy that we have is emergency room coverage.
Okay.
A lot of people are very familiar with accidental death, and I get a policy for $5 a month and it covers me for accidental death. But our policy covers you for accidental death, and also what happens if you just have to go to the ER during that accident.
Okay.
So it gives them coverage for that too, including ambulance. And a lot of people right now are making choices regarding their health care, and they're like, I still have a $1,500 deductible or a $500 deductible if I go to the ER. And a lot of people don't have that sitting in their bank account.
Right.
So this kind of helps them once again be able to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to have to go, I cut my finger, and it's not going to cause me to be like, I can't pay my mortgage this month.
Okay. Now, you mentioned earlier about Obamacare. How is that playing a role?
Well, we're seeing, people are having to make some hard decisions right now.
Definitely.
Everyone is eventually going to have some type of health care in place, or there are going to be penalties that they have to pay. And people have to justify, do I need the coverage or am I going to pay the penalty? And the penalty is going to go up each year, and how is this going to affect my finances?
Right.
And our policies can kind of come in. They can use them as a tax write-off at the end of the year, the premiums that they've paid. So once again, it's giving them the added cushion to either give them a little bit of something or giving them the opportunity to say, you know what, I already have Blue Cross or Cigna or United, but now I also have something in place that if I have a deductible of $5,000, I'm not out all of that money. I've got something that's going to say, hey, I called Liberty and they're going to pay me this much for my emergency room. So now I only have to pay, $1,200. So as opposed to $2,200 or something like that. So.
Right. Okay, I understand. Now, both you ladies are located here locally. We haven't talked about how to contact you.
Okay. Our office is across from the YMCA. It's kind of the best way. Usually everybody knows where the YMCA is. We're in that office, and you can contact us there, or you can call the office. We're in the field quite a bit, working with the local businesses. So if you call the office and say, I need to talk to Becky or Cheryl, then they'll give us a message and we can call you back.
Okay, I see. Now, a little bit of history. You started to give some history on the company.
They've been around since the early 1900s, and our office has been here in Cleveland for the last 4 years. The owner of our agency, his name is Ron Tattle, and he actually came out of the Dalton area. And so we have two great managers in our office that have been with Liberty for a little over 15 years. So they have a lot of experience with the company. I came from the insurance background. I worked for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee for 5 years, and then I also worked for Unum. And so I've kind of been in the insurance industry ever since I kind of got out of high school in one way or another. But the company, the main reason why Cheryl and I came to Liberty was because we're both cancer survivors. And they offer some of the best cancer policies that are out there right now. And when you go through cancer, you become very passionate about protecting other people, whether it be making sure they go to their doctor and they get their treatment, or financially. A lot of people make some decisions when they're diagnosed depending on their finances. And if we can help somebody not have to be in the financial hardship that we went through during treatment, then it feels like we're giving back to somebody and helping them out at the same time.
So. That makes a lot of sense. All right. I like that. That's kind of that personal experience.
It is, and you know, every day more and more women are being diagnosed at younger ages. I was 35 when I was diagnosed with cancer, and I lost my cousin when she was 29. And you know, we hear things all the time. People in their early 20s, they're not going for mammograms yet because insurance companies don't pay for it yet. You know, they're barely just getting to the point where they're going for yearly exams. And, you know, let's face it, women in our early 20s, we think we're invincible, and that's never going to happen to me.
Right.
And we don't always go for the checkups that we need to go for, and we kind of put our health on hold, and especially new mothers. A lot of times women, if they're in a financial situation, you know, being a single parent, they will put food on the table before they go to the doctor for themselves.
Right. We tend to as moms.
Exactly. We're very protective. We want to make sure everybody else is taken care of.
Right.
And I think that we're seeing so many young people being diagnosed now that if we're able to help save somebody, even just saying, have you gone for your screening?
Right.
You know, what is your family history? Sometimes people don't even think about their family history.
Right.
And it's important that they're aware of, you know, what happened, you know, generations before me, so that I can protect not just yourself, but also your children.
Right, right.
But you don't also have to have it in your family history.
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking.
Because my cancer, of course, I'm 9 years out now, and I had no history.
No history.
No family history.
That's what I wondered. I thought it's got to start somewhere, so you may not even be aware.
Well, and I think there's so many environmental factors that take place right now that we don't know what causes cancer all the time. And I think that if we can, you know, make our clients more knowledgeable about just health screenings and what is out there for them, then,
well,
you know,
and you're making it affordable.
Yeah, and it's affordable for them, you know. And I think the biggest thing that Cheryl and I've learned is that we're very respectful of people's budgets. We've both been in hardships with our treatment, and we know that sometimes there are not two quarters to rub together. And you know what? If we can't do it today, let's check back in with you and see in 3 months something might be different. And we are okay to walk away from the table saying, you know what? I understand what you're saying. And sometimes it's just not there. The desire is there, but there's no finances for it. That's perfectly fine. You can call us, you know, if you want to reevaluate in a couple of months. We're not insulted if somebody says, you know what, I'd love to have that, but I can't afford it. There's a lot of things that we would all love to have, but we can't afford it.
Right.
So I think the biggest thing with Cheryl and I is that we're very respectful of people's budgets, because we've both been on the reverse side of things.
Definitely. Because it is about what's best for the customer. It's not about us, it's about them.
Right, you're just putting it out there and available to them, correct. And I think what's great is, like there you're saying, call you. You know, sit down and find out. You may find out it does fit in your budget.
Right.
You know.
There's a lot of people that have misconceptions about how much they think it's going to be, and then especially if you're doing it through payroll and you save on your, you know, on the premium, they're like, oh, it's only $1 a week. Well, I can do $1 a week. That's less than me getting a soda.
Right.
You know, so there's a lot of people that are like, oh, it's going to be $70 a month. There's a lot of our programs that are not that. So it really can work with anybody's budget. If you need to start out small, you start out small and you work up to whatever you feel that you actually need.
Okay. Get you. And these work for entire family?
Yes.
You can cover?
Yes, you can cover, you know, just yourself. You can cover the entire family. Grandparents have the opportunity to purchase life insurance on grandchildren.
Okay.
And if you're in a situation where there's a lot of people that you see now where they might have custody of their grandchildren, they do have the option to cover those grandchildren under those policies as well.
Okay. It's wonderful, wonderful. I learned a lot here today. Now I pulled out one of these flyers that you gave me here that talks about a $3,000 accidental death policy, and it says right here you can keep the coverage. It's a $10 premium, correct?
Yes, per year. What it is that for the first 12 months there are no premiums collected.
Okay.
At the end of the 12 months, they have the option to pay $10 a year to maintain the policy. Or they can contact us and say, you know what, I'd rather not pay the $10 a year. Would you come back out and write me another one? Okay. We can do that. We do that a lot of time on work sites. What is nice about the policy is that if you have someone that has some, you know, pretty extensive health conditions, and let's say that it's harder for them to get life insurance or it's a lot more expensive, this gives them the opportunity, because there are no health questions with this, for them to be able to just kind of accumulate accidental death benefit policies so that if they did die in an accident, they have something to cover a funeral without it being something that absolutely breaks their budget.
Sure. Okay, that's what I thought, that stood out to me,
Mm-hmm.
Thinking that, even if they left their employer, they could keep this and
Yes.
have something.
Yes.
Well, and speaking of that, anything that we write in a work site, it's theirs. If they retire, if they change jobs, if they're laid off, that is theirs to take with them.
Okay.
A lot of situations they may not be able to do that, but all of our products are made so that that it is theirs.
It's the individuals, not through the employer.
Yes.
Okay. Great, great. Is there anything that I missed that you think, the folks out there would need to know? I know we kind of went in all different directions there.
Well, I think the biggest thing is that what we want people to know in the area is that there is someone out there that is willing to walk them through the process of understanding not just what we offer as far as supplemental health and life insurance, but if they have questions regarding their general health insurance, if they have questions regarding Obamacare, trying to get registered for that. We're in the area. We are in contact with people that specialize in all of these areas. So if we don't know the answer, we will find the answer for you.
Okay.
So, just because you may not purchase something from us doesn't mean we can't help you with your questions.
Nice.
And that goes for business owners as well. I know a lot of people are really nervous that have smaller businesses about what the future looks like for them.
Right, definitely. Okay, and then just a brief second, you both have a little bit of a testimony on being cancer survivors. Can you give me just a little tidbit there?
You want to go first?
Well, I started to say I was diagnosed in 2004 with stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I had a stem cell transplant in April of 2005.
Okay.
I'm 9 years out. I still get tested or go through testing every year, to make sure that I'm still free and clear. And, I guess a positive attitude and, just hanging in there, because there is that hope at the end of the tunnel.
Sure. And how about you, Becky?
I was diagnosed with ovarian and uterine cancer in 2012.
Okay.
And I actually just was put into remission the end of April. So I'm kind of a new survivor.
Right.
And it was a hard battle, but the coworkers that I had at Liberty were a great support. And, Cheryl's been great. Ron Tattle's been great about working with me, because there were times when I was going through treatment, I wasn't allowed to be in the public. But the biggest thing that I learned through it all is that you have to keep your head above water, you have to keep a positive attitude, a fighter attitude, and you need to surround yourself with people that are willing to pray for you each and every day.
Good.
Great.
Now, we're down to just about a minute left. If you want to give us, once again, contact information, how someone could get in contact with you.
Okay. My contact information is I'm at Stewart Road, 1510 Stewart Road, Suite 108.
Okay.
My phone number is 423-402-1455.
Okay. And the same?
Same address for me. My cell phone is 423-284-1057.
I know so many numbers I have to say. I have to stop and think myself. Well, I want to thank both of you ladies for being with us
Thank
today.
you for having
I
us.
enjoyed the information.
Thank you
I
so
hope the
much.
folks out there enjoyed it as much as I did.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And folks, we're just about out of time, but we want to thank you for tuning in, and we thank all of our guests today, G Daddy's Barbecue, April Meeks from Premier Designs, and Becky and Cheryl from Liberty Mutual. Have a great day.